Hey guys, what's up? It's Liv and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be sharing the story of how I healed permanent nerve damage using completely holistic methods and my mind, which is, I guess, a holistic method. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to say, obviously I'm not a doctor. This is just my own personal experience and I wanted to share it with you guys because it truly changed my life in the most beautiful way. And I'm hoping that me sharing this story will be able to help somebody else out there and give them a little bit of encouragement that this is possible and it does work. I'm gonna go ahead and start by explaining what my nerve damage was. So take me back to February, about February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we're gonna take you back to February 9 months ago, 1 week after my 21st birthday, and I was injured at work. So I can't really explain too much about what happened, but what I will say is that I got nerve damage, and from what I could gather from everyone I talked to, all the doctors I visited, it was going to be permanent. I was going to constantly be living with this pain. Basically, I was running around a stream of doctors being thrown painkillers and painkillers. They were just putting a band-aid over the situation instead of figuring out what the root problem was. I loved rock climbing, I loved archery, I loved weight training, I was very physically active, and I was physically active at my job, and all of that came to an immediate halt the day I got injured. This took a really big toll on my mental health, and I just kind of gave up all hope because you guys have to understand, I went to at least 10 doctors in this time frame, and they all told me different things, and none of them could give me a clear answer about how I could heal. Even PT wasn't working, it was only getting worse. I just couldn't do it anymore. After going to my final doctor, which was a neurologist appointment, and being told that there was nothing that she could do for me and that I was going to be sent to a pain doctor and just given more pain medication, I decided that I needed to take charge of my own life and my own destiny. So I decided that I was going to go on a spiritual journey, attempt to heal my body with my mind. The first thing that really pushed me to do this was a podcast by Lewis Howes featuring Dr. Joe Dispenza, and his whole video was about how to heal your mind with your body. It was really powerful to me and it gave me such hope. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys 5 different things that I use to heal my body with my mind. Starting off with envisioning, because that is what I first used. I would lay down every single night and every single day as much as I possibly could. What I have is called a C5 radiculopathy, which is basically a nerve that runs all the way down. I was having tingling in my hand every single day. It was so painful. It felt like someone was constantly beating my elbow with a hammer. So what I did was I started to envision a pinched nerve. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what a pinched nerve looks like, and I didn't have the idea to look it up. You could always look it up as well. I had a pretty clear image in my mind of what my pain looked like. So I went ahead and I envisioned my nerve being pinched because what I have is a nerve impingement. And I would also envision it completely unpinching and being a perfect cohesive nerve throughout my entire arm and to my neck all the way to my hand. I envisioned this beautiful nerve looking so perfect, working and functioning exactly how it should be. I would do this as much as I possibly could, and I would really sit there and feel it, and I would literally envision it completely going from pinched to unpinched, and I would just envision this every single day. The next part that's going to go with it as well, which is number 2, is going to be mantras and affirmations. So while I was doing this, I always continued to tell myself, I am strong, I am healing, I am powerful, I feel amazing, I can hold a cup, I can hold a weight, I can carry groceries in my house. I was just listing all these things that I have not been able to do or not been able to feel for so long. I just really started to envision what it would be like if I could go rock climbing again. Envision what it would be like if I could go running again. Envision all of these things that I missed, and I just envisioned myself doing them. And it really started to make a huge difference in my life. As I would go to PT every Tuesday and Thursday, they always started me on a arm bike for cardio, and it was always really difficult for me, and I was never making any progress. And I started to sit there and tell myself, I am so strong, I am so fast, this is easy. This arm bike, a breeze. And I'm not even joking, you guys. The arm bike became so easy. It was a breeze. It was no sweat at all. It was just an absolutely incredible feeling. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is my amulet, because I really feel like this was a huge help to me. This is my personal experience. I'm not saying that you have to go and buy an amulet. But I stumbled across Leora Alexandra, and she sold the amulets that all have different purposes, and there was one on there for healing. Now, I've also been researching placebos and the amazing effect of them, so I kind of got this with the intention of maybe it being a placebo for me, but I knew for a fact that it was going to work because I was going to make it work. It is absolutely beautiful. I will leave all of her links down below. So I got my healing amulet in the mail and I saged it and I set my intention to it, and I told myself that every day I'm wearing this healing amulet, I will get stronger, I will get better. And I believed it with my full heart and my full intention, and I told myself that this amulet will heal me. And it did, guys. It literally did. Like this, along with my manifestations, along with my affirmations, all of this together is healing me and is still continuing to heal me every single day. I really believe that placebos are an amazing phenomenon. I've heard amazing stories about being a patient a sugar pill, and you tell this patient that it is medication and they will heal. And I truly believe that this amulet helped heal me and is continuing to heal me every single day, and I am so excited about that. The next thing I'm going to be talking about, some oils and some creams that I really believe to help me. I am using all of these things as tools to help me. I'm not saying that just the amulet healed me. I'm not saying that just these oils healed me, but what I am saying is that all together with setting my intention and believing and manifesting that this is going to happen, it did happen. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some things that I used while I was in pain. The opioids were having a really bad effect on me. I found myself becoming really reliant on them. I didn't want to lead myself down that path of getting addicted to the opioids, so I completely cut myself off, and this is what I've been using instead, and I feel like it's really been working for me. A couple of the things I'm going to be showing you are CBD, so if you are not a fan of that, there are many other things as well, which I can show you guys an alternative if you're not a CBD fan. This first one is called Muscle and Joint Cream, and this one is infused with CBD and menthol, so it gives that cooling effect. I would apply a very small amount of this on certain parts of my arm. I would just tell myself that this was going to work, that this was going to heal me, and it really did take a lot of my pain away. If I can find the link to it, I will also link this, but I've got it at a shop, not online, so I'll have to check and see. I also recommend this. It's called Deep Blue, and it is a essential oil blend. It is similar to Tiger Balm in the way that it is instantly cooling and really gives you that effect of no pain. This one is really good if you're not a fan of CBD cream. I will again link this in my bio as well. The next two things that I used are going to be some oils. This one is just CBD oil, and it is full spectrum hemp with 0 THC in it. This one is specifically used to ingest. When I was in a lot of pain, I would take a couple drops of this and just place it under my tongue and hold it for a couple minutes. For me, I would rather take a couple drops of CBD than to take an opioid and feel completely out of control of my body. That is why I use the CBD. The last thing I'm going to be using is called Sun's Eye Healing. I got this at my local crystal shop, which I'm obsessed with. This one is not to be ingested. Do not ingest this. Do not put it inside your body. Don't do it. Don't do it. This one is for your skin. So this is a healing oil. The smell is really strong, but it does work for me. I don't know if I can link this because I got it at a specific shop, but I will try to find something similar if I'm not able to link this specific thing. I use this and I mix it with jojoba, only because I do have really sensitive skin, so I like to dilute it, and jojoba is really good for healing anyways. I would take a little bit of this and I would put the oil on certain parts of my body that were in extreme pain. Then I set my intention to it. I told myself that putting this oil on my body will heal me, and then it does. The fifth thing I'm going to be talking about is manifestation, which goes along the lines of envisioning and affirmations. My manifestation, I would specifically journal what my life would be like when I have full mobility of my arm again, and I never talked in future tense. I always talked in present tense. So I would always write things like, I went rock climbing today and it was so much fun. I was able to carry groceries in from my house. I was able to lift weights. I was able to work out. I'm able to go running. And I would sit there and I would bask in the feeling. Huge part of manifestation is not just saying, but it's actually feeling the emotion. So I would sit there and feel what it felt like to carry groceries in my house again, which sounds so silly, but it was really hard for me not to be able to do that. I would sit there, force myself to feel the emotions of running again, rock climbing with my family, doing archery again, feel the emotions of all of these things that I haven't been able to do for so long. I did this every single day, and I'm still doing it every single day, and it worked. I envisioned all of these things and I felt them with such a deep passion. Once I started using all of the 5 tools that I have told you guys about, within 2 weeks, I made more growth than I made in 9 months. So at PT, I don't know if it's all kinds of injuries, but at least an injury that I had, which is my C5 cervical radiculopathy, they measure your progress by degrees. Ever since I started going, I have been getting my measurements done pretty frequently, and I have not really made any significant progress. Not to say I haven't made any progress, but maybe by 1 or 2 degrees here. So after practicing all of this, I went back to PT, and she told me that day, hey, we're gonna be taking your measurements today. And instant fear and sadness sank inside me, because normally when I got tested for degrees, I would get really sad because it would just show me that I'm not healing. So this time I felt that sadness and I acknowledged it, and then I released it. And I sat there and told myself, I am so excited to see the results. I know I'm going to make progress. I am strong. I am powerful. I have made leaps and bounds. I kid you not. My physical therapist said the words to me, Olivia, you're like a whole new person. What happened? At the time, I didn't feel comfortable saying I used my mind. She did all my degree tests and then sat there and showed me on a piece of paper. I improved not 1, not 2, but 3 of my degree tests by 30 degrees. Guys, I don't know if you can fathom how drastic of a difference that is. That's a lot. Like, that is a significant leap. She was so proud of me and kept telling me how proud of me she was. I was just, oh my gosh, it was such an amazing feeling. Ever since then, I have just been making more leaps, more bounds, and getting even better every single day. I do still feel pain, but I am now able to carry groceries into my house. I have not seen any progress for 9 months of my life. And then I use mindfulness and meditation, some placebos and some oils and some creams, which are probably also placebos as well. Within 2 weeks, I'm healed. And I don't know how to stress this enough, that your mind is so powerful, you guys. Your mind can do anything you set it to. You are a superhuman. Like, you are able to engage these amazing parts of your brain that you might not even know you can engage. And I know that there's going to be skeptics out there saying I'm making this up. Try it for yourself if you don't believe me, and then come back and let me know your amazing success story, because I know you guys will have one. And all I have to say is that I have my life back, guys. I finally, after 9 months of doctor's appointments, physical therapy, everything like that, I am finally healing, and I feel incredible and amazing. I'm still going to physical therapy because I do believe that that is really helping me and giving me the strength and the tools that I need to get stronger. I was going to PT for 7 months and I never seen any progress, and then I implement all of these things, and within 2 weeks, guys, I'm 90% healed. I'm not 100% yet, but I know that I will be. It is so exciting. I really hope you guys try these methods out. If you do, please let me know in the comments below. That is all I have for today's video. Again, please look at the description. I'm going to link everything I've talked about in the description below, including links to both of the channels that I have mentioned. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know if you guys like more spirituality videos like this one. If you use these methods and heal yourself, which, trust me, if you use them, I know that you will. Please let me know in the comments down below. I am so invested in you guys, and I know for a fact that you guys can heal yourself too, because I was able to do it. And again, I understand if there's skeptics out there. Hi, I see you. I was a skeptic as well. I understand. I'm not mad at you. I get it. I love you either way, and I want nothing but the best for you. And I really hope that the methods you're using are healing for you as well. All right, guys, that is all I have. I will see you guys for my next video. Make sure to keep your vibrations high, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.